Hi all, welcome back to Champ Gaming. Hope you all are having an amazing day. So without wasting time, let's get started. So in today's video, we will be ranking blocks fruits based on PvP. How good it is to PvP with this fruit. Okay. So the best is deadly, straight up godly, and the worst is trash. Okay guys. So let's start. Number one, rocket. If you try PvPing someone with rocket, you will just die. It's a joke. You can't go PvP someone with rocket. So please, PvP with a good fruit. Okay, rocket is not a good PvP fruit. Okay, this will go in the trash tier. Next up is spin. Spin is just it's worse than rocket. You can't PvP someone with spin. I'm sorry. This is going to go in trash, but rocket is still better than spin, so it'll be first in trash tier. Next up is chop. Okay, maybe after the chop rework, it'll actually be way better. And chop, you can actually work with it because like you're immune to swords and stuff. I'm going to keep this in the pretty good tier because you're immune to swords. Yes, it's going to go in the pretty good tier for PvPing. Next up is spring. It is usable, but don't do it, guys. Just do not do it. You will lose with spring. Honestly, I'm gonna keep this in the trash tier. Yeah, you can't PvP with spring. You just can't. Next up is bomb. Okay, you can PvP with bomb, but you will lose because you will die because you can't PvP with bomb. It's not a PvP fruit. Next is smoke. Same thing with it. You cannot do it, but it's somewhat better than the trash tier. But please don't use these fruits for PvPing. Next up is spike. Spike, exact same thing. It is really bad. It is just a rip off of dough again. Nothing good. Please don't use it for PvPing. Next up is flame. Flame is actually not better than chop because in chop you're actually immune to swords and that is pretty good. Flame, it's not the best, but you can try getting mastery on it. You can PvP someone and maybe actually get a chance to win. Next up is falcon. Falcon again, it's really bad. I'm gonna keep you over here. You can't PvP with someone with falcon. Next up is ice. Ice, in fact, is going to go in the deadly tier. Ice is really good for PvP. Okay, so that is our first deadly in the video. Let's go. Next up is sand. Sand is just bad. You don't try PvPing someone with sand. You will lose no matter what. Next up is dark. Same thing applies here. Please don't try PvPing someone dark. It's not a PvP fruit. Okay, next is diamond. Diamond might actually come over here. It is not a PvP fruit, I repeat. It's not good for PvP. If you're trying to bounty hunt, even in first sea, please don't use these fruits. Okay, next is light. Light is actually pretty good. It's going to go in the amazing tier. It's really good for PvP sometimes. Next up is rubber. Rubber. No, rubber ain't good, guys. Don't use rubber. I'm gonna keep rubber here. Please don't try using rubber for PvP. Next up is barrier. You can't touch. I'm telling you, you can't touch your enemy with barrier. It is really bad. I'm gonna keep you over here. Barrier is just really bad for PvP. Next up is ghost. Ghost is actually pretty good. I'm not going to lie. You can do some PvP and win with ghost. Okay, it's going to go in the pretty good tier. Next up is magma. Okay, magma is really good for PvP and for grinding. So this will be going in the deadly tier, but not before ice. It's gonna go after us. Okay. Okay, next up is Quake. Quake again, it's just bad. You can't PvP anyone with this fruit. It's just really, really bad. Okay, just gonna go in the bad tier. Next up is Buddha. Oh my god. Buddha. Oh my god. It is definitely deadly tier number one. Maybe after another fruit. Buddha is the best fruit for PvP. Okay, if you ever get Buddha, please go bounty hunting, get some bounty. It is really, really, really good for PvP. Okay, next up is love. Love. Okay, it is pretty good. You can use it for PvPs. But you can't do a lot with it. So I don't think it goes in the amazing tier. I think it should go in the pretty good tier. Yes. Next up is Spider. Spider, honestly, it's not good for PvP. You're gonna go over here. PvP. PvP. PvPing with Spider is a bad choice, guys. Don't do it. Sound. Sound is actually really good for PvP. This will go in the amazing tier. It does a lot of damage as well. So yeah. Okay, next up is Phoenix. Again, Phoenix. Don't use Phoenix for PvP, guys. I repeat. It's not a great food to PvP with. Okay. Next is Portal. Portal for PvP is really, really good. It's gonna go in the deadly tier. Does a lot of damage. It's really, really good for PvP. Okay. Next up is Rumble. Rumble, you will honestly go in the pretty good tier, but in the last. Okay, it's pretty good, but yeah, it's okay. Honestly, it's just okay. Yeah. Next up is Pain. Oh my god, you can't do anything with Pain. You will lose 100%. Don't use Pain for PvP, guys. It is bad. Okay, it is bad. Okay, next up is Blizzard. Blizzard is actually good for PvP. I'm not going to lie. This is really good for PvP. I'm not going to lie. It's really good. And I honestly think Magma deserves a higher position. You should cross ice. Yeah. Magma is really good for PvP too. Okay, next up is Gravity. Gravity. Oh my god. I can't talk about this road. This is just bad. It's just bad. You can't PvP someone with Gravity. I mean, you can do some damage and stuff, but it's not really good for PvP, so this will be in the end of pretty good tier. But please try your best not using it. Okay, next up is Mammoth. Mammoth is really, really good for PvP. I think it will be here for PvP before ice. Yes. T-Rex. T-Rex again is really, really good for PvP as well. It's gonna go in the deadly tier. And next up is Doe. Guys, Doe is actually one of the best as well for PvP. But it's right after Buddha. It's right after Buddha, okay? And the next fruit is Shadow. Shadow, it's not the best, but it is really good. So this is gonna go in the amazing tier after Sound. Okay, guys, I repeat, this is my opinion, so please do not take it seriously. Okay, so let's get started again. Let's continue. Next up is Venom. Venom is also really, really good for PvP. I am now going to lie. This will come here. It is also good for PvP. Next is Control. It's just bad, guys. Don't use Control. Control is just bad. Don't try. You will not win with Control. Honestly, they'll go there. My opinion. Shop can do better than Control. Because it's at least immune to swords. Right? Okay, next is Spirit. Spirit is also pretty good for PvP. You will come here. Yeah, it's pretty good for PvP. It's a deadly fruit for PvP. Next up is Dragon. And Dragon will come over here. It is also really, really good for PvP. So it's going to go in the red tier. Next up is leopard. Okay, leopard. It's pretty good for PvP, but I would honestly not use it. So this is going to be the in amazing tier. Okay. Okay. Next up is Kitsune. Everyone knows the answer. Buddha and Kitsune are nearly equal, but Kitsune gets 0.1 beating Buddha, coming to the first place. Okay, guys, so the top three best fruits for PvP are Kitsune, Buddha, and Do. I repeat, first place is Kitsune, second place is Buddha, and third place is Do. Okay, guys, so this is my ranking for PvP fruits. Hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe with all notifications on so that you will be notified every time I post a video, and please comment down below. Bye.